Newton's First Law of Motion by Isaiah Weese and Grant Winkelbauer.
Newton's first law of motion. Newton's first law of motion states that an object at rest tends to stay at rest, and an object in motion tends to stay in motion, unless acted upon by an outside force.
The Law of Inertia. Dummies in a car crash feel inertia because the car stops moving, but the dummies fly forward. This happens because the car was acted on by an outside force, but the dummies themselves were not. Inertia is the tendency of an object to resist a change in motion.
Examples. In the bottom example, the man is moving on the slip and slide until he is acted upon by an outside force, which is the end of the slip and slide and the ground. In the top example, the lamp is stationary until acted on by an outside force, which is the hand, causing it to fall and shatter. Now, the mother's reaction has nothing to do with equal and opposite reactions. Real-life examples. It is hard to imagine that an object can simply go on forever, even though the force may be unseen, such as friction. Now, the chair will not move unless it is acted upon by the outside force of someone pushing it or pulling it. The ball is stationary, but it will keep on moving forever after a force is applied to it, unless friction overcomes the ball's momentum. Putt-putt golf is a good example because the ball is stationary until hit by the player, and then it will keep on rolling until it is acted on by the outside forces, which are many objects in the course.
Explanation. This law, simply put, is saying that an object tends to do what it is already doing. In this video, the dominoes are at rest until acted on by my hand. They then are stopped by the outside force of the last domino, and then the last domino is stopped by the floor.
Newton's first law of motion states that an object in motion tends to stay in motion, and an object at rest tends to stay at rest. This plays a big role in our everyday lives, such as in transportation, sports, and other daily activities.
That's all, folks.